participation ended even the day after. That is yesterday, Mr. Speaker. That is when public participation ended. And public participation was done at the ward level, and that is what the Public Participation Act of this House of 2015 says. It's only because of challenges of logistics that several wards within one constituency met at one place, and your perusal of the public participation report will make you drop that allegation that public participation was happening for just one day, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on the issue, Mr. Speaker, of Jorincheke oathing, the Council for Governors alleged that the members of this House, Mr. Speaker, took an oath at the Jorincheke shrine. Mr. Speaker, this is a serious insult, Mr. Speaker, because the council, the Jorincheke Council of Elders, and I believe, Mr. Speaker, the council is a Meru. He knows better that, Mr. Speaker, we have traditional prayers, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the moment the members appeared before the Council of Elders to be prayed for traditionally, it cannot be treated as an oath. On Sunday, Mr. Speaker, I normally go before a preacher to be prayed for, Mr. Speaker. Let me say that I'm taking an oath. If I am partaking to Christian prayers, I can also partake to traditional prayers, Mr. Speaker. And what was happening at the Jorincheke shrine, Mr. Speaker, are traditional Meru prayers, Mr. Speaker, whereby they prayed for us the way Meru used to pray traditionally to the God of Nyambene and Kirinyaga, Mr. Speaker, and Kirimara, Mr. Speaker. You cannot subject Africans, Mr. Speaker, to only Western traditions and Western Christian traditions, Mr. Speaker. Some of us here, Mr. Speaker, even married through the customary law. Others are married through the Christian law, Mr. Speaker. Some members here, Mr. Speaker, have more than one wife. We cannot castigate them and judge them based on our Christian values of having one wife, Mr. Speaker. Theirs is a different belief from ours. The elders pray that way, Mr. Speaker, and it was in order for the members to go and get prayed for by their elders, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this constitution is what we are using, Mr. Speaker, to impeach the governor. And I would like to bring the council for governor, no, Mr. Speaker, that
which
article...
Which council about MK? There are three.
All of them, Mr. Speaker. I'm referring to them as council for governor because, Mr. Speaker, they are here on our behalf. They are not here on behalf of themselves or anybody else, but on behalf of the governor of Meru County, Mr. Speaker.
Sorry, I thought you are making a reference to one.
No, Mr. Speaker, I'm referring to them as a team.
Continue.
So, Mr. Speaker, Chapter 6 of the Constitution states as follows, Mr. Speaker. Article 75 of the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, Mr. Speaker. Number 1, a state officer shall behave whether in public and official life, in private life, or in association with other persons in a manner that avoids 1, any conflict between personal interest and public or official duties. 2, compromising any public or official interest in favor of a personal interest, or demeaning the office the officer holds, Mr. Speaker. The governor of Meru County has made us not to be proud of to be Merus anymore, Mr. Speaker. Not very many people, Mr. Speaker, want to be mentioned in the same line with being Merus. You're being asked, are you the ones who elected this governor? Who is insulting everybody? The governor of Meru County has broken this constitution by demeaning that office. Our conduct is not the conduct that is expected of someone who holds that office, Mr. Speaker. I know various issues have been cited from verification, Mr. Speaker, from Mr. Speaker, naming roles after the husband, Mr. Speaker, which can be both be put together to be gross, Mr. Speaker, and qualify to be grounds of impeaching the county governor, Mr. Speaker. This is a serious ground, and we cannot be, Mr. Speaker, be misled to think that the governor of Meru County, Mr. Speaker, has a right to behave anyhow she wants. She has, Mr. Speaker, someone, the Council for Governor, Mutuma, Mr. Speaker, said that the governor was joking when naming a road after the husband. Mr. Speaker, the voters of Meru County did not elect a comedian. The voters of Meru County did not elect a joker. The voters came out in August 2022, Mr. Speaker, to elect the CEO of this county, the governor of Meru County. She is expected to carry herself as the governor of Meru County, not a comedian, to be naming roles after the husband, to be sending the family, Mr. Speaker, on official duties, pretending they are private business, Mr. Speaker. And the council goes on to tell us, Mr. Speaker, that this was a private invitation to benchmark. There cannot be benchmarking in a company